Good morning everyone, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please press the like button, please do subscribe. It is Monday morning, the sun is shining, looks like it's going to be a lovely day. Unfortunately, I've hurt my leg, my left leg, and I'm not going anywhere today. Just be enough for me to struggle around the field with Max. I don't know what I've done to my leg. It's probably it's either a menopause related pain or I've strained it somehow, but it's quite bad. Just gonna wait till it goes away. I've had the same problem with my ankle a few months back, and it wouldn't go away, so I went to the doctors. They gave me Cocodamol and some exercises, so I'm actually lying in bed with my leg elevated. I've been rubbing ibuprofen gel on it. Although I'm up and I look okay, it's extremely painful. I don't know what it is. Every few months these random pains appear, and if I can I try and get rid of it myself and bear with it, or I have to go to the doctor. So this has been since I came back from my mum's on Thursday, so it's not been a week yet. So I'm going to give it a couple of weeks. If the pain hasn't gone, I'll go and see the doctor. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. On this day in 1988, Die Hard was released in cinemas. That movie had some memorable quotes, like, yippee-ki-yay, something something. I can never remember how that one ends.
Alexa, what's the time, please?
Good morning, Crystal. It's 8:03 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today? Alexa, the date.
Today is Monday the 15th of July.
Alexa, what is the weather outlook?
Right now in Rochester, it's 14 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today's forecast is clouds and showers, with a high of 21 degrees and a low of 14 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
Who goes to the bathroom in the middle of a party? A party pooper.
Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include Israeli actor Tomer Capone, American singer Linda Ronstadt, British politician David Miliband, American child actor Ian Armitage, and German-American film actress and model Diane Kruger.
Right, guys. So, yesterday, again, someone was trying to use me for entertainment and laugh at me, and God knows what, frighten me, I don't know. So I don't know if it's this guy, but I'm not doing FaceTime calls anymore. I'm looking for a companion, or I was, or a partner, someone to, enjoy things together with. All I get is perverts wanting to look at my boobs. So I've just given up. I mean, it's useless. Meet Me, this dating site was. Meet Me. So I've logged out of it, not going into it, and I'm not answering Facebook Messenger. If you can't treat me like a human being and a woman, don't bother. Just don't bother. Sex is part of a relationship, I understand that. And I'm not a young woman. I'm not a young woman. You know, young couples. They're outside. They're kissing. They're smooching. They're cuddling. And I think I'm an older woman. I don't want to be treated like that, and I don't know where it's coming from. So that's the end of that. I'll come down and see you. No. They want me to go up there, right? No. So that's the end of it. I didn't find it funny when I'd been left alone all day yesterday, right? And the way I'm being treated, trying to sexually bully me into taking my clothes off by keeping me caged up indoors with no company and being rude and nasty to me, thinking that I'm going to get pissed off and take my top off. I don't think so. Because that's what it was all about, wasn't it? And late at night as well, when the football had finished. Starting on me when the football had finished, thinking I was going to go outside and get angry because they thought my day had been so shitty. What sort of psychopath is this? Sadist fucking nutcase. Sadistic, isn't it? Absolutely sadistic. I thought I was on the scene of a porn set. Is this a porn set, is it? How many times have I gone outside and seen people making out in the grass, on benches? Anyway, there's not much more to say about yesterday than the fact that I watched the football and then I went to bed about 11:15. While everybody else probably was up, I went to bed because I was fed up of it, absolutely fed up of it. Somebody who's obsessed with pornography. They need to get their head checked out. So I've got up this morning, I'm going to make myself coffee, I've fed my cats, it's boiling hot, but we have a pervert that's obsessed with women's boobs. So I'm going to keep covered up in the hot weather. And I'm not being funny, but I went into the co-op yesterday and Kim was talking about Charlie. There's two Charlies. There's a Charlie female that works in the co-op and there's a Charlie that approached me on the field. And I don't want anything to do with that bloke. I've told him twice I'm not interested. If he comes near me again, I'll call the police, and it's as simple as that. I've told him more than twice. And it's right. It's right what Katie Hopkins said, that if you're a celebrity and you've got a stalker, Holly Willoughby's stalker didn't actually do anything to Holly Willoughby. It is serious. Plotting to kidnap somebody and torture them is serious. And Katie Hopkins was saying that Holly Willoughby's stalker was large and fat. And one of the things he said, he was going to pole vault into Holly Willoughby's garden. And he's huge, and there's no way he could have pole vaulted into Willoughby's garden because he would have broken the pole. He was so big. He was enormous and big. There's no way that bloke could have pole vaulted over Holly Willoughby's garden and abducted her because he was so big. So Holly Willoughby's stalker has got 15 years in prison, and he actually didn't do anything to Holly Willoughby. It was a fantasy that he had, and there was a WhatsApp group about abduction. So they've put this guy away for 15 years and he hasn't actually done anything to Holly Willoughby. And what Katie Hopkins was saying was that ordinary members of the public, like myself, who have stalkers that keep harassing and upsetting women on a daily basis, frightening them and making improper suggestions, the police don't bother to investigate. The police don't do anything at all. But because Holly Willoughby is a well-known TV presenter, the police have caged this guy up for 15 years. And Katie Hopkins has said they are releasing prisoners early because the prisons are full. But they've stuck this Holly Willoughby's stalker in jail, and he hasn't actually done anything. He hasn't done anything. It was a fantasy that he was talking about, and he was talking about Holly Willoughby. So he's been caged for 15 years, even though the prisons are full up, and they are letting possibly violent criminals out of prison early. So it doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't make sense. None of it does. King Charles is losing a lot of support. Because what is happening in this world? I mean, bring back Queen Elizabeth. None of this happened, did it, when Queen Elizabeth was ruling the country? None of it. None of it whatsoever. This country's gone to pot. It's absolutely gone to the dogs. It's useless. The Queen ruled this country and people loved the Queen. They were proud of her. But now, what has happened to Great Britain? What has happened to it? It's all cheap and tacky. The packaging is rubbish. The food is rubbish. It doesn't taste the same. There's violence everywhere. Violence. The prisons are full. We're building more homes, but we're not building more prisons, so we're letting out prisoners. Some of them could be violent, dangerous prisoners let out early because the prisons are full. Women are afraid. I'm afraid to go outside during broad daylight. London used to be a place to be proud of. It did. You used to go up to London to want to see the Queen. Now people are afraid to go up to London in case they're stabbed or attacked, their phone is stolen. What are the police doing? All I ever see the police do here in Medway is going to the Co-op for their breakfast or their lunch. I watched a football match yesterday and I was very proud of England. I was. They really played well, and there's not a lot more we can do, is there, but keep trying to win. It's like my cat is going bananas on the balcony. Oi. is so big it sounds like a thundercloud. You know, a big bolt of thunder. So today I've woken up and I'm just going to have to rest my leg, and I'm going to take Max out. I'm not going into the co-op today. I went in there yesterday. I've got my shepherd's pie to eat for lunch. It's all about keeping safe and keeping your sanity at the moment. It is, because the world's gone mad. It's gone crazy. Unless you are rich in this world, you're fucked. I can't really go anywhere or do anything. I've got a pervert asking me for tit pictures, and this has been going on for ages. Just caged in a prison with a pervert asking me for dirty pictures every day. And you say no, and you say no, and they don't stop. They just don't stop. And you turn your foot. I've got no choice but to live this way. Because every man I meet, whether it's outside or online, turns out to do the same thing to me. They're nice to start with, and then they start being over-sexual and then demanding things and telling me what to do. And I'm not a young woman, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And you'll get somebody on say, how are you? How are you? How are you? How's your day been? When they know what my day's been like. I've been stuck indoors, afraid of a stalking pervert. They know. And then they think that's going to spark my anger. That's going to make me angry. It's not going to make me angry. I feel sorry for this person. If their whole day revolves around trying to upset me and be nasty to me, and the money and the expense that's being paid on these exclusive number plates, and God knows what else, they must have a load of time, an extensive amount of money, and they must be fucking mad. Mad! This flat is not expensive. Apparently, if you bought it, which I haven't, it costs £250,000, right? So I'm caged up in this flat day after day after day because someone's terrifying me, making out they're a pervert after my boobs. It's just pathetic, to be honest, because if anyone comes near me, I'm going to set an alarm off and scream. So it don't really matter. But you'll never trace them because, oh, catch me if you can. They've said to me, catch me if you can. I don't want to catch you. Don't even want you. What are they doing? Paying blokes to pretend to be my boyfriend to get dirty pictures out of me. What are they doing? Without a shadow of a doubt, it's pornography. It's pornography. Getting blokes to pretend to be my boyfriend. And at first I thought, it's just men, they're being like that, they're doing that. And then you start to realise, what's he doing with his phone behind my back? Why is he making out he's being nice to me? And I've got my back to him and he's got his phone behind my back. What's he doing with the phone while he's trying to be intimate with me, holding a mobile phone? It's absolutely disgusting what they've been doing. They won't be doing it anymore, that's all I can say. See you later.